Because it's a pan, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you know how many medium Pizza Hut pizzas this would be?
About 46, 50 pizzas.
Oh my God.
They say everything is bigger in Texas. And this time, they're absolutely right. Pizza. We're heading 300 miles south of Dallas. No restaurant, no waiting customers. We are literally in the middle of nowhere, in a place where size does matter. Meet Kurt, owner of Dirt Road Cookers.
This is wild. Behind you is your pizza trailer.
Yes.
You have to cart that around every time you cook a pizza.
Whenever someone wants it.
Janie, have you ever had a pizza that's 8 feet wide?
No.
Kurt's been organizing and catering large-scale eating events, cooking up hundreds of gigantic pizzas for the last 11 years.
A giant pizza feeds how many people?
150 people.
With a team of 8 and his mobile wood-fired pizza oven.
How many iterations have you gone through now?
This is my second pitch.
Second, and how many more will there be?
So I hope this one lasts 20 years.
Okay,
That's the
good.
goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tank. It's just made out of steel. How much does that weigh?
5,000 pounds.
That's real big.
There is no how-to guide when it comes to baking an 8-foot pizza. Kurt and his crew have dared to dream big.
To make sure the size was gonna handle it, I had tested on the small pits. So my small pits, it had a firebox on one side and pushed, and I could tell the heat kind of went away as it got into the pit. So I knew as soon as I got to 8 foot, I was gonna run out of heat. So I knew I had to put a firebox on both sides. That's kind of the way I designed it, just one piece at a time.
It all started with an idea, then the execution. Iterations of blueprints, designs, and best guesses. So how does he put the pizza in the oven? Well, with the pizza tray, of course, an 8-foot wide pizza tray.
This is my third design. This one weighs 100 pounds. Took about a year to draw the diagram for it. And took it
A year?
a year.
It's a circle.
I know.
I'm sorry, I don't want to. Is there something I'm missing? No, it's a circle down there too. So step one, it's already taking place. I saw you guys clean this off very thoroughly. You put oil all over it and then some flour so it doesn't stick. From here, the dough. I'm guessing it's not hand tossed.
40 pounds of dough is needed to make the pizza crust. 5 dough balls are spread out, then stretched toward the center of the tray, then pinched to connect together as one whole pizza crust.
I have done one pizza on one dough ball. The rolling pin was 300 pounds. All my friends and family told me to throw that thing away.
Right, because they're the ones helping you.
Now for the toppings. On the menu today, 5 pizzas in one. Sausage, brisket, pepperoni, margarita, and an apple pie dessert pizza. First, the sauce. Tomato sauce is spread over part of the pizza. Then a drizzle of olive oil for the margarita pizza. And finally, a cream cheese base with egg and sugar for the dessert pizza. Next, top it with sliced apple and brown sugar. The rest gets an even coating of mozzarella cheese.
How many pounds of cheese are on here?
30 pounds of cheese.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of cheese. Toppings are going on now. They're flinging the pepperonis. There's tomato. The dessert pizza looks delicious. And then brisket. We're in Texas. Of course, we have to have brisket.
Finally, top it was 3 pounds of pepperoni, 6 pounds of sausage, and 8 pounds of brisket.
So everything's on here. Pounds and pounds of food, dough, sauce, cheese, and toppings. I'm guessing the easy part's done, right?
Yes.
We have to get it in that oven. The oven's very hot, and it looks kind of like a thin tray that has to be slid in there, like a narrow entry point. And you think this is about 200 pounds?
This is about 200 pounds, yes.
That's not bad. We're all big boys, right? We all eat brisket daily. All right, let's lift it up. Oh, that's not bad at all. All right, so slide it on the edge, and then it just goes in like a track. Keep pushing in. That's all the way in?
That's all the way in. 1, 2, 3.
All right, they're gonna shut it officially, closing the oven gently. The pizza's inside.
And the fan is back on.
How long is that gonna take to cook?
About 30 minutes. So this pit is designed to cook evenly. Every once in a while we have a hot spot, but every 8 to 10 minutes, we'll spin about 90 degrees, check it. And that way, if there is a hot spot, it's moved over a little bit and we could cook another part of the pizza a little bit faster.
All right, do you ever open it after 30 minutes and you're surprised and you have a black pizza?
In 2013, Kurt and his team broke the record for the world's largest commercially available pizza. But getting started was anything but easy.
It started when my dad and I had to get together and we had to do something to get stuff off our chest. My grandpa passing away. And we built barbecue pits to cook briskets on. And part of the feature was a tray that slid out. It's kind of like this pit does. We were able to cook pizzas on there eventually for our volleyball nights every Sunday. And it turned into a thing and people loved it. And we just need to go bigger and bigger.
How did you refine the pizza making process? Were you good at it in the beginning?
No, I was not good at all.
Okay.
I actually had other people come in to help make the pizza and I would just work on the fire. About 2013, I had 8 people helping me on my pizzas. We refined on how to make this pizza and the time frame and everything else. And now if I needed to, I could cook a pizza by myself because people are interested in what I'm doing. They're willing to come help out to get involved.
Free work.
Exactly.
Free labor.
1, 2, 3.
All right, the pizza is done. Everyone's getting their tools so we can take it out. You've had pizza before. When it comes out of the oven, you hear a little bit of cheese sizzling. I mean, this is like a stadium of cheese screaming and sizzling inside of here. Guys, about ready?
Let's do it.
All right, I guess take it out the same way we put it
I'm
in.
gonna pull it to about here.
Okay.
And you're gonna help pull it straight out. I'll lift it on the backside.
Okay. Ooh, this is hot now.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling that through the gloves. Here we go. Wow. Look at this, this is a beauty. Wow, we've got dessert pizza, pepperoni. It's still bubbling up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic. I can't wait to start cutting this up and get into it. We've tried 2 pizzas already. This is obviously the most expensive of the day. This pizza, 8 feet wide, looks absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you've got this right here.
Yeah.
What is going on?
It's our pizza slicer. That's how we're gonna cut it.
This is the biggest pizza slicer I've
Well,
ever
it's the
seen.
biggest pizzas you've ever seen too.
Wow, it's almost like you hold it like a weed whacker, right?
Yeah.
Something like this?
Yeah.
And then you just have at it?
Have at it.
Do you slice this like a normal pizza?
No, I slice into squares.
That makes sense. So a bunch of lines this way and this way, like
That's
a grid.
it. I would love if you would cut it for us.
Janie will.
All right, let's do it.
Yes?
I messed up the line.
Yeah.
Look at now it's going back differently.
How do you feel seeing your pizza just completely torn apart?
It's tearing me apart a little bit, but we're good.
All right, can I try? There we go.
Looks good.
Oh, the sound coming from here is awesome. Crunchy bread, cheese. I'm tired.
A lot of work into that.
Yeah. I do more eating on the show.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do. Okay, this whole section's cut already.
This is a great show. This one is the margarita. Oh, it's real doughy, huh?
You want a slicer?
Oh, yes, you have a gun slicer.
We're in Texas.
Cheers. That's unbelievable.
I love that the crust is like crunchy.
Yeah, it's kind of like a very doughy, almost biscuity breading on the pizza.
It's a thick crust right where you got it.
You have any spices on here?
We have basil, oil, tomato, and cheese, and that's it.
It's really good.
We still have 4 more slices to eat.
I know there's so much pizza left, but I think we can take it all down between the 3 of us. What do you think?
I am hungry actually.
Okay, good. So we've got pepperoni here.
I'll just grab a edge piece.
I found one right in the middle that I like. Oh, yes. Wow. I just got whisked away. For a second, I was like, I'm not even in a restaurant. I feel like I'm in some field in Texas. That's how good it
in a
was.
field in Texas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so interesting. There's a slight variation on the crust thickness throughout. So this crust a little thinner than our last piece. So much cheese. And then just all the oils from the pepperoni has spilled over the whole pizza.
So good. I have the edge piece, so it's
Right,
like
it's gonna be a
super
lot more
crispy.
crunchy, right? We're in Texas, we absolutely have to try brisket. Oh, look at this. The brisket's popping off. Let's try just the brisket.
So
Smoky.
smoky and yummy.
This is remarkably delicious.
I think this one's my favorite so far.
You know what I like to do? I like to fold mine over like a little bit of a taco, and then I just hit it from the side. Oh. That's very nice. Alas, this is the dessert pizza, and I like it because it's a balanced meal. You can have a little bit of appetizer pizza, main course pizza, and dessert pizza to kind of round it off so you don't feel full and sluggish and kind of like you've overdone it. It looks like we've got apples on here, and I believe instead of mozzarella cheese, they've used a cream cheese. Mutual
Yeah.
smell, ready? It's appley, it's full of cinnamon. Let's try it out. That's a good dessert pizza. It doesn't almost feel like pizza at all. It's amazing that it's the same dough. It's almost just like a little delicious pastry.
Yeah, like a tonerboy, like apple Danish.
Like an apple Danish.
Yeah.
I think there's a perfect blend of sweet sugar, cream cheese, and apples that together just feels like a delicious dessert. The part that's surprising to me is that they can make it at this big of a scale and actually make it all delicious. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, sometimes you see people try to make a 20-pound hamburger and the patty's that thick and you're like, there's no way that's good. But here, all they've done is spread it out. Okay, they didn't make everything thicker. They've kept all the pizza principles in line, and remarkably, they've included all these different flavors, all these different types of pizzas in one giant pie, and it all tastes great.
I gotta say, I don't eat a lot of big pizzas. This is my first time, but you know, might not be my last time.
Does your house have bay windows? Could you fit it in through the window?
No, I don't need it. I'm trying to wash my finger.
Me too. I try to keep it round here.
I mean, winter's coming.
That sounds dark and ominous. Janie,